Are you an English-speaking business owner in the Eastern Townships? Perhaps you're looking for some support as you move your business forward, or maybe you're looking for a mentor, or you'd like to take part in some affordable business clinics. If you've said yes to any of these, well, there's a great resource that you should know about. Hi there, my name is Ed Humphrey and welcome to a brand new episode of About Townshippers. Now each week or so, we help you discover the organizations and the individuals that serve and support the English-speaking communities of the great Eastern Townships of Quebec. You know, the path of a business owner is an exciting one to say the least. And it's a path that includes, of course, some risk-taking, some ups and downs, but ideally it involves a great deal of satisfaction as well. So getting access to learning resources that can help you be more successful in your business, well, that can be pretty valuable. That's why today we'll be talking about the Dobson-Lagassé Entrepreneurship Center, which is located in Sherbrooke. And John Aylen, he's the executive director of the center, and he recently popped in for a bit of a chat, and I'd like to share that with you today. Well, good afternoon, John. Welcome to About Townshippers.
Thanks, Ed. I'm pleased to be here.
Now, we've met a few times. We've had a couple of discussions, and hopefully one of these days we'll be able to do it in person. It continues to be online, so thanks for accepting the invitation.
Well, I'm glad. It's nice to see you in 2 dimensions. It'd probably be even better if I could see you in 3.
Well, there we go. Well, don't hold your breath, but anyway. John, with this dynamic program, the Dobson-Lagassé Entrepreneurship Center has actually been offering services to the entrepreneurship community for well over 20 years now. Now, for English-speaking businesses that may be looking for some type of support, maybe you could give us a brief overview of the type of services that you guys offer.
Well, sure, I'd be glad to. I mean, you're right. We've been around for about 25 years now, and we were actually the first mentorship program in the townships that I know of. And was considered pretty innovative at the time. We've expanded our services and evolved our services over the years. Still the mentorship program where we pair a mentor and a mentee who have kind of like-minded interests and expertise together, and they meet on an individual basis for a period. We also offer business clinics, which are either 3-hour sessions or several sessions over several weeks on specific topics. Now, obviously, during these times, we've had a seminar, a clinic on, dealing with COVID-19, how to bring your business online, how to deal virtually. But all the topics vary from basic accounting. One I attended that was fascinating and really scary was on cybersecurity. We've given programs on digital marketing, on legal issues for your business, the whole gamut of things that businesses are interested in knowing about, and presidents and founders of businesses need to be aware of.
Okay, well, that said, does the program cater to a certain type of business? Like, do you guys look more for startups or companies that have kind of been in business for a while?
Okay, well, that is evolving slightly. At our inception, we looked at businesses that were beyond the startup phase, that had an address other than a basement, and that had an employee other than the CEO. Obviously, that's evolved. Lots of businesses are virtual. Sometimes businesses will have collaborators and freelancers rather than employees. So we're flexible in all things, but we don't deal with businesses necessarily who are in the ideation phase. So if somebody comes to us and said, I'd like to start a business, I don't know what it is, we would say, do a little bit of work figuring out what your business is, work on a framework for a business plan, and then come and see us.
Oh, okay, I understand. And do is it kind of all different sectors, or do you guys aim for particular sectors in the business community?
No, we don't.
Okay.
We have clients in agriculture and agri-food business. We have clients in consulting. We have lots of online businesses. We have marketing communications businesses. The only proviso is that they be located in the Eastern Townships.
Okay. Oh, that's good to know. And there's also another aspect to the offer. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, you guys actually match up also existing businesses with students.
Yes, we do. Generally, those are projects where one of our members, and members are businesses, would have a specific time-limited project for students to work on. And so these projects would occur as basically live cases in classes or coordinated with somebody in our center. And this is an expanding part of our service offer. So for example, we had students lately working on implementing an HR system in a company, a marketing program, getting the business online, doing research in terms of competitive intelligence and what's the competing environment. All sorts of projects that give our students experience that's valuable and that they can put on their CV and provide a real service overseen by either a professor or a professional, that it provides value to the member or to the business.
So it's a real win-win situation for everybody. The students get real life experience. The business, creates that connection with the students and with the establishment. And then there's a project that kind of benefits everybody.
That's right. And there's some kind of report or end point in the relationship. And in practice and in theory, and just as you say, it's win-win. The kids win. Where Bishops is always looking to give students real world experience. Okay. And part of our mandate is to create employment and to create economic benefit to the region.
When entrepreneurs are first starting out, John, they've got a lot on their plate. They're often tight on time, often they have a tight budget. So with that in mind, getting involved in the Dobson-Lagassé program, what does that entail, both financially and time-wise?
For sure. Well, membership is, I think, really reasonable. And membership costs $125 a year to be part of our mentor program and to participate in other things that we do. To my knowledge, we have never refused anybody's service because of an inability to pay. And often the MRCs have programs that will fund for at least a year participation in the mentor program. So that's to look into. Our clinics have a cost. During COVID-19, we've made them free, but we will presumably eventually resume charging. Again, our clinics happen with groups of 6 or 7 or 8 sort of conference room size meetings, and they can cost anywhere between $50 and $150 for a serial series of clinics. So again, it's really reasonable.
And how many workshops or clinics could you have throughout the year?
Oh, maybe 20 or 25.
And so as an entrepreneur, I would have the choice of which ones I would like to participate in? Okay.
If you don't want to participate in how to put in an accounting system, but you do want to participate in the make a website in 4 hours clinic, there's no problem.
Okay, so it's $125 base price to become a member, and plus the workshops that I would select throughout the year. Then,
Yeah, that's right.
The clinics. Okay, and is program registration ongoing throughout the year, or is it only like a per semester, or how does it work?
No, it's for a year, but you can join at any time, and the cost is prorated for the portion of the year that remains. So if you become a member at 6 months into the year, then you pay for 6 months and you renew after the 6 months.
Oh, okay. And what's the best way for an entrepreneur or business owner? What's the best way for them to get involved or to contact you? Or
yeah, absolutely. Well, our website, which is Dobson-Lagassé with 2 S's, not a C, .ca, will get you to a registration page and provide information on what we do and why we can help you and how.
Okay. And you guys offer services in both English and French, right?
We do. Most of the services to our members have in the past been in French because that's where the demand was, but we will, without question, meet the demand for English services. We are a bilingual and opportunistic organization that serves clients in the language of their choice.
Okay. Well, that's really exciting because we've got some really interesting and up and coming businesses, English businesses in the township. So they're going to be really excited to hear about the service. Although you have been around for a while, for those that aren't familiar with it, they're certainly going to be interested in seeing what you guys have to offer. John Aylen, you're executive director of the Dobson-Lagassé Entrepreneurship Center, and I'd like to thank you for taking the time to fill us in a bit on these great services that you guys are offering. Any closing comments before we head off?
Well, I hope people will contact us. There's no obligation to become a member if you don't want to, but the broader our network is, the more people we can help by bringing them together, both students and fellow members, so that we can create value and wealth in the Eastern Townships, which is the purpose of the center.
Okay. Well, that's duly noted. Well, thanks, John. Take care, stay safe, and hopefully we'll talk to you again.
It's been a pleasure, Ed.
Take care, John. If you or someone you know could benefit from the services offered by Dobson-Lagassé Entrepreneurship Center, well, please check out their website, and you can follow them on Facebook. And if you've enjoyed today's episode, well, please click on that like button and share, of course. My name is Ed Humphrey, and I'm glad that you spent a bit of your time with me today. And we'll be back really soon with a brand new episode of About Townshippers. Take care.